check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellas, Worst TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. And there's some more proof and exposing Errol Spence Jr. now Haymon. And I'm not saying that Bob Arum and Top Rank, or you want to say Crawford, don't have no culpability here. They not responsible for the fight happening and not happening. I'm not saying that. But then again, it takes two to tango. And Leonard Ellerbe, and I'll get to the screenshot in a minute, he exposed that Bob Arum actually really wants to make the fight. He exposed that. Like, Bob wants to fight. But we ain't doing that right now because Bob don't run nothing over here. So there you go again. You know, PBC exposing themselves and they fans going to already see them on Twitter and on social media. Oh, just because Leonard Ellerbe said it doesn't make it true. Does Leonard Ellerbe run Al Haymon or PBC? Obviously, if it wasn't for Floyd Mayweather, Al Haymon wouldn't be in this position to do Premier Boxing Champions. But this is what he said, and I'll link the article in the description from Boxing Scene. Bob Arum would love to make those fights tomorrow, but Bob don't control PBC or Al Haymon. Ellerbe said Bob was talking about Bruce Putin. He could put Bruce Putin in with Crawford. Make Bruce Putin Crawford, excuse me. So right there you have it right there. Weed them and reap. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the article in the description so you know, oh, you made this up. You typed it yourself. Nah, man. Like I said before, I just keep it at 100. You know, I try to be as down the middle as possible. Of course, everybody has their own personal biasness, but right here, Bob Arum would love to make those fights tomorrow. You know what the S on fight stand for? Davis and Lomachenko as well. But you know what? Like I said before, all these pro PBC dudes, PBC don't have the best interest. I did a whole stream last night. I put in the end screen videos that pop up at the end. They don't have the best interest of the boxing fans. They have the best interest of the fighter. Remember, PBC was built off a fighter controls his own career. Once again, I bring up facts. What other promoter, manager, advisor, anybody in the game tells somebody to drop their belt? He paid Peter Quillen $500,000 to drop his belt, not to fight Korobov. Fuck Peter Quillen whole career. Peter Quillen took a year or two, whatever it was, off, came back, couldn't get his belt versus Andy Lee. Andy Lee ended up knocking out Korobov. Then went in there with Danny Jacobs in a non-title fight, got knocked out. Career ain't been the same. Because Al Haymon offered you $500,000 not to take a fight. As much as we knocked Bob Arum for not making those fights, you know what I'm saying? We knocked Al Haymon for not making those fights, you know what I'm saying? Or Bob Arum, not making those fights. Just got a message, that's why. Yeah, we knocked Bob, but Bob ain't trying to make those fights. Neither is Al Haymon. Bob Arum would love to make those fights tomorrow, but he don't control PBC or Al Haymon. It's a power control, man. It's a power struggle. It's about who want to show who got more power, flexing their nuts. It's not about the fans. They don't do nothing for the fans, and they got it exactly how they want it. Split it right down the middle. Or down in three ways. You got fans that's, the zone fans, people that's pro PBC, people that's pro ESPN. I got caught up in that whole pro ESPN shit. I was around for the first Cold War. You know what I'm saying? And now it's the second Cold War. I was around for the first Cold War. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't go that far back. When Golden Boy, Al Haymon was working together, Top Rank, and De La Hoya, who was Golden Boy, everybody was on HBO. Showtime was second rate. Whatever fights HBO didn't want to pay for, it went to Showtime. All right? And, long story short, they felt Al Haymon was milking HBO. Probably Bob Arum convinced HBO to get rid of Al. They cut ties with Al and Floyd Mayweather. That's the worst thing they could have did. Remember Golden Boy, they went over to Showtime for a minute. This is after they tried to buy Oscar De La Hoya out of his company for $100 million. Oscar went to rehab. He came back, got control of his company. He took Canelo, left Showtime, and the rest of his fighters went back to HBO. He got in bed and started working with Bob Arum. Whatever happened between Bob Arum, they end up getting into it again. And PBC went on Showtime and they did their thing. But they always on one network before. And, pretty much they blame Al Haymon for the, fights not happening. But they retained Bob Arum. Fights still didn't happen. They got rid of Bob, and eventually got rid of everybody else too. So they didn't want to work together then. And now you got Showtime, now you got ESPN, now you got the Zone. They're not gonna work together now. Now it's really the Cold War II. Fights ain't gonna happen. The only way these fights happen, any sanctioned belt bodies start ordering them. The WBO and WBC or the WIBF should really sit down, and after these two dudes fight, they really should sit down and order Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. They really should start ordering these fights. Leo Santa Cruz to fight Gary Russell. If you want to drop his belt and move up, so be it. They really need to start ranking champions in other sanctioned belt bodies, and they really need to start ordering champions mandatories. And I said the other day, every 3 fights, they should be ordering a unification bout. So that's a year and a half. So you get 2 regular fights. That's what they do now anyway. Only fight 2 times a year. Your first fight 2000, whatever, next year 2020, and it's hypothetical. You should have to fight, be ordered to fight a champion. If you don't want to fight a champion, then your sanctioned belt body should strip you. You build yourself back up. The sanctioned belt body got control to really make shit happen, but they won't, because they getting money wired to them or dropped in their fucking mailboxes tax free. That's just what it boiled down to. But back to the topic, yeah, you're right. Ellerbe know what he's talking about. Floyd Mayweather came out and said it first. So you already know people gonna try to if this was Terrence Crawford, see his own, dude, he look at this, they telling on him. But with Errol Spence is gonna cover it up. Nah, man, Ellerbe hating. He ain't got nothing to do with Al. What you talking about? He ain't got nothing close to Al. Floyd Mayweather and him helped Al get to this point. Without Mayweather, there's no PBC. Without Vern Forrest, there's no Al Haymon in boxing in general. Even his brother was a boxer and fought, Sugar Ray Leonard, Bobby Haymon. There's no Al Haymon in boxing if it's not for Vernon Forrest. There's no PBC if it's not for Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather started PBC. Maybe not financially, per se. And he did make Al a ton of money, but maybe not financially. He didn't really start it, but the idea of a fighter working on a fight-by-fight basis with a promoter and not having a contract with a promoter, just on a fight-by-fight basis. Floyd Mayweather was doing that before PBC was started with Golden Boy. He was on a fight-by-fight deal with Golden Boy. He started that. He made Al Haymon prominent. James Prince got him out that contract. Okay, they went down there on their Ice Cube and NWA with their bats and they chains and stuff and threatened Top Rank. They left Floyd out his deal for $250,000. He went to Al Haymon, Al Haymon had the business side. He had the fighting. He had the game to do it and the mouthpiece to do it. So Floyd Mayweather is PBC. His blueprint worked with Golden Boy on a fight-by-fight deal, not understanding contract. That's all it is. Errol Spence, TGB Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, Danny Garcia, they all using GYM Promotions, Ringstar Promotions. They all rotating these promoters on a fight-by-fight deal. It's a fight-by-fight deal. Same thing as Floyd. So why wouldn't Floyd know? Floyd came out and said, we ain't doing that fight right now. He said that. He said, we are not doing that fight right now. What Errol Spence came back and say? Oh, I want to get the easy belt. I want to get all 3. It's chess, not checkers. Oh, Al want me to fight Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Came out, he assured what Floyd Mayweather came out and said. They're not doing that fight. Derrick James came on the boxing floor and said, we ain't doing that fight. We got all these great welterweights. Tim Smith said the same thing. Vice President Al Haymon Boxing, we're not doing that fight right now. So if everybody's saying it from that side of the street, it got to be true. It got to be true. But they going to dispel it, try to make it in something else it ain't. Oh, man, it's, No, he said it right here. Bob Arum want to make that shit tomorrow. He said it. Bob Arum want to make the fight. But we ain't doing it right now because we ain't doing what Bob Arum want to do. We PBC. We Al Haymon. Al Haymon ain't going to submit to him. At the end of the day, they just telling y'all, they holding their nuts on y'all. On everybody. Get out of that stigma that you got to represent PBC because you black. You know what I'm saying? They ain't as black as they make it seem, man. They ain't doing nothing for the fans. The Zone are doing more for black people than PBC is. And I'm saying it, but hey, it is what it is. Goodfella Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing gets you 18% off their 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Don't forget website, promo code in the description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email. You have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Once again, definitely appreciate everybody for checking in. Continue to share the videos. Share. And if you want to make a donation, the link's in the description. The best way to donate is just share the videos, though. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one.